Hey tribe, let's talk about securing your off-grid property. Home and property security is best thought of as assessment, deterrence, detection, delays, and protection from possible intruders. First, you want to make sure that you keep an inventory of all your assets and belongings with model numbers and serial numbers if possible. Take pictures and keep receipts. Tag your assets with branding, etching, engraving, or metal ID plates in order to be able to identify them. Have farm insurance so that if anything ever happens, you can submit the above documentation for reimbursement. So, the first step of your security planning is assessment. You need to know your neighbors, form an alliance with the good guys, and identify anyone who is suspicious or untrustworthy. You also need to know if there's a large population of addicts in your town. If so, and if you live in a small town, it's good to keep track of who drives what vehicle. You want to be sure to survey your property, assessing all threats, being aware of possible entries and weak points, and securing them. Have gates up at all entryways and locks on all of your buildings, but it's up to you whether you decide you want to keep them locked at all times or just when you're away from home. Solar-powered motion lights on gates and buildings is an inexpensive deterrent that may catch intruders off guard. I always recommend having large dogs too. Research has shown that intruders want easy access homes and properties. Surveys have actually been done with burglars, which has proven that they will avoid properties with large dogs. Your dog will also alert you to any possible intruders and protect your livestock from predators. Another deterrent is security signs like no trespassing, security cameras in use, guard dogs on duty, etc. The next step is detection, which can be done by your dog or security cameras. Many people don't know that game cameras or trail cameras can be used for home and property security needs. When any movement is detected by the camera's motion sensor, it directs it to take a photo or a video. They're time-stamped so you'll know exactly when things are happening. Many of them can also be configured to send the pictures and videos to your smartphone in real time. These features also make game cameras an excellent budget-friendly option for home security. They're also naturally designed for outdoor use, so they'll stand up to the elements as well. So because they're solar-powered, they are an excellent use for off-grid homesteads. Delay strategies are meant to slow down and disrupt the perpetrator's attempt to access your property. Physical barriers such as locks, fences, doors, and distance from the road are effective in delaying the intruder, but it's important not to hinder the access for emergency responders or routes for evacuation. When we set up our property, we wanted to make sure that our home and buildings were a significant distance from the road. This makes your home a little bit less easy to get to. Our home is about a quarter mile from a very little used dirt road within a gated subdivision, which is actually about 12 miles from a major road. I know you're probably thinking that you never want to live in a subdivision, which is what I always thought also. However, subdivisions in the rural Southwest are very different than anywhere else. Ours is 3,000 acres divided into 10-acre plots. The covenants of the HOA are very relaxed and are basically about not hunting on other people's land and not having tires on your roof. The annual HOA fee is $100 per year on each 10-acre plot for maintaining the gates and grading the roads. We have a great relationship with our neighbors where all of us look out for each other and help each other whenever we need it. Since we're in the middle of nowhere, we also don't see any noticeable addicts in our town. Our dogs are very protective and we own firearms that we keep secured yet easily accessible. All of these things make us feel very safe where we are. So please keep all of this in mind when you're planning and setting up your off-grid property. It will give you some extreme peace of mind. I hope this video helped.